Hello viewers, my name is Ema.ng, a graduate of University of Port Harcourt. I am here to teach you how to use wire to make a decorative jewelry. We all know that there are no jobs out there. I advise you stay back and watch me do what I know how to do best, which is wire works. Now, looking at these things, there are different tools used in wire works. This is flat nose. It is used in bending wire. This is cutter, used in cutting wire. This is called a round nose plier, used in making circles with wire. And this is Ema.ng drill. It is used in coiling wires into different shapes and sizes depending on how you want it to be. And this comes together. It is called coiling gizmo. From the name now, you know that you use it to coil wires into different shapes and smaller pieces the way you want it to be. Now it comes in different sizes. This is the biggest size. Next, it goes like this. Then this is the smallest size, depending on how you want your work to be. Now let's go over to the wires. The wires come in different sizes too, and meters. This is 0.90 millimeter wire. It is 8 meters in length. This is 0.50 millimeter super champagne, 25 meters in length. This is 0.315 millimeter wire, 70 meters. And we have here 0.20 millimeters, 175 meters. This is warm gold. As I said, it comes in different colors and different sizes. 0.50 millimeters, 25 meters in length. And I'm going to show you how to make a decorative jewelry using both warm gold, champagne gold, and bead. This is size 8 bead. Gold color. Now I start. For you to make a single necklace with this, first of all, you have to take your gizmo, the biggest size. Then take your warm gold wire, 50 mm. You wrap it around. Put it across. And you pass it through the biggest hole and start coiling it. As you are coiling it, you are losing this side. Now you continue coiling it. So you reach how you want it to be, depending on what you want to do, if it is necklace or bracelet. Now you pull it out. You take 0.50 millimeter wire, wrap it around the bigger size, then put it across and do the same thing. As you are doing it, if there are spaces, you bring it together. You push it together to cover the spaces there. And you cut it. Now you take this one. This is, like I said, is a mandrel, oval shape. Wrap it around the first stage of it to get the desired shape. Continue wrapping it, but don't allow it to go up. Wrap it strong so that it will give the shape. You know, the softer the wire, the easier to bend, but the less likely to hold the shape. So you have to wrap it strong so that it will hold the shape. As you're wrapping it, it's coming out from the top by itself. Now you cut it and pull it out gently so that it will not scatter. After that, you pieces the wire. Cut it into pieces using your cutter. And remember, if you're working with wire, you don't use oily hands because it can damage or discolor the wire. And when you're cutting this one, you pull it and make it straight so that you get the shape. You cut this one too because I'm going to mix the colors. After that, you take 0.90 wire, 0.90 millimeter wire. Measure a particular length, maybe an inch, and cut it. Make sure it is the same length so that some will not be longer. Now make your bead ready. But after cutting, doing the cutting, take your round nose plier, which is used in making circles. Now, first of all, before you start a necklace, you have to start with the starting hook. To start with the starting hook, you put the 0.90 wire down to the base of the round nose plier. You make a U-curve and remove it. Then you cut it, make it equal. Trim the edges so that it will not be sharp, that you don't have to wound somebody. Now, for you to start, use your plier, the round nose plier, put the wire at the tip of the plier. Now, you start bending it. Remove remove it, open, do the same to the other side in the opposite direction. Now you release it and bring the two together. From there, you pick the wire, open it, pass it through, okay? Like I said, you pass it through the small loop, the hole here. Now you make sure you hold it tight with your 2 fingers and make a loop in the opposite directions. Make a loop, then you bring the two together to close. Continue the same manner. After putting this is what you have. Now you continue, pass it through the small hole, hold it tight and cuff it using your round nose plier. Make sure when you're cuffing it, you allow the top one to key well to the down one so it will not scratch somebody. And when you're through with that, now pick a small one. Now I'm going for the warm gold. Now this one is very tiny, so you have to be very careful. The same thing. You bring the two together. This is what you get. The gold, champagne gold to it. Still continue the same thing. You bring it together. And when you're working, make sure you don't use pliers that has teeth, because it can cause damage to the wire. Continue like that. We make it 4-4. And I'm going to put a new design now. Pick this one that you cut. Make a loop at one end. That is called 6. You make a loop at one end, it is called 6. Then you take your size 8 bead, pass it through, then make another loop opposite, and it forms 6 and 9. You make a loop this other side, it is 6 and 9 now. You hang it halfway, then you pass this off it. You start again. Make sure you key your work well. As you can see, it's very simple. And be creative. Continue with the warm gold.
Oh yeah.
Alright, when you get to this point, you continue like that from step 1 to 2 to 3. Now you can see that there are 3 different designs here that I've taught you now. You can use only this one to make it round the neck, or you can use these ones or the 6 and 9 method. Those are the 3 designs I have taught you now, and at the end of it you have now to put the finishing hook. What you do is still use 0.90 millimeter wire. To me, I call this wire compulsory wire because you cannot do any work without 0.90. The same way you started the starting hook, you put the wire to the base of the plier, make a U-curve, remove it, then cut it out. This time around, one side will be longer than the other side. Make sure you trim your work to not be sharp. The first one was inside. Now the second one, the finishing hook, is going to be outside. Bend one side out, that is the longest side. Then the shorter side, what you do is after bending it, you stop halfway, then you carry it at this point, you key it together and close it. This is what you have. Thank you for joining us. I hope you've been able to learn something from it. See you next time on Beads and Wire Works show. Thank you.